What if I told you that spending just a few minutes a day on simple actions could literally add an entire decade to your life? No expensive supplements, no crash diets, no exhausting workout routines, just 7 tiny, almost invisible habits that most people completely overlook. Think about it, we spend hours scrolling on our phones, hours stuck in traffic, hours worrying about things we can't control. But a decade of life, hidden in minutes per day, that's a deal worth paying attention to. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating science behind micro-habits. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why small actions create massive results when it comes to longevity. Here's what we're going to cover in the next 10 minutes. 7 scientifically backed micro-habits that take less effort than brushing your teeth. Habits proven to extend not just your lifespan, but your healthy years. We're not talking about squeezing out a few extra months in a hospital bed. We're talking about walking, thinking, remembering, enjoying life well into your 80s and 90s. These aren't wellness fads or clickbait hacks. They're grounded in Harvard medical research, in the famous Blue Zones longevity studies, and in cutting-edge genetic science from Stanford. We'll also uncover why your brain fights big changes but welcomes tiny ones. And I'll show you clever timing tricks that make each habit stick without effort. And wait until the very end, because micro-habit number 7 takes less than 2 minutes before bed. But it can literally rewire your stress response and boost the enzyme that protects your DNA from aging. Let me share some remarkable science. A Harvard study followed 123,000 people for 3 decades. That's 30 years of real-life data. They found that just 5 simple lifestyle habits could add 14 years of life for women and 12 years for men. But here's the twist. Almost nobody can adopt 5 major habits all at once and keep them. That's where Stanford's BJ Fogg comes in. His research shows that tiny habits, less than 30 seconds, are 40 times more likely to stick than big, dramatic changes. Why? Because of neuroplasticity. Your brain doesn't like chaos. It doesn't like being forced into a new identity overnight, but it loves small, repeated signals. Think of it this way. If you flood a garden with a fire hose, you drown the soil. But if you drip water slowly, the roots grow deep and strong. Micro-habits are the drip irrigation system of your brain and body. Over time, the compound effect is transformational. Micro-habit number 1. Morning sun exposure. Step outside for 10 minutes within 1 hour of waking up. No phone, no emails, just natural light on your eyes and skin. The Salk Institute found that light exposure in this golden hour regulates more than 15,000 genes. Genes that control metabolism, cell repair, and even inflammation. Dr. Sachin Panda showed that this habit can improve sleep quality by up to 80% in just 2 weeks. Think about that. Deeper, faster sleep, without pills. It's also what centenarians in Sardinia and Okinawa do naturally. They rise with the sun. They tend gardens. They walk outdoors. Consistency is the secret. Same time, every day. Your body clock depends on it. Micro-habit number 2. Post-meal movement walk for exactly 10 minutes after your biggest meal. Not fast, not intense, just a stroll. A 2018 Diabetologia study of over 2,000 people found this single habit reduces blood sugar spikes by 30%. It improves insulin sensitivity so much that some doctors call it exercise snacks. Here's the catch. Timing is everything. Walking within 15 minutes of eating activates glucose transporters in your muscles. They pull sugar directly out of your bloodstream, before it can cause damage. It's like giving your body a natural disposal system. In the Blue Zones, this happens without effort. Families walk together after dinner. They talk, they connect, they move. It's not just metabolic health, it's social health. Start tonight. After dinner, put on your shoes and walk for 10 minutes. Micro-habit number 3. Hourly movement breaks. Here's a life-saving one. Every hour you sit, stand up and move for 2 minutes. That's it. NASA discovered that sitting too long triggers over 50 harmful changes in your metabolism. Blood sugar rises, muscle protein synthesis drops, inflammation markers go up, but the amazing thing, interrupting sitting reverses all of it. Dr. James Levine at Mayo Clinic calls sitting the new smoking. But unlike smoking, the solution is laughably simple. Stretch, walk to the kitchen, shift your weight. In Blue Zones, people don't sit for hours staring at screens. They garden, they visit neighbors, they cook. Movement is built into their daily rhythm. We can't move to Sardinia, but we can stand up for 2 minutes every hour. Micro-habit number 4. Strategic hydration. Drink 1 glass of water right after waking up, and 1 glass 10 minutes before each meal. That's it. Vanderbilt University found this timing improves cellular hydration by 23%. Morning water wakes up your organs after a night of fasting. Your brain, your liver, your kidneys, they all switch on faster. And pre-meal water? A clinical nutrition study found it cuts about 75 calories per meal. That's nearly 8 pounds a year, without dieting. Centenarians don't count calories, they build little rituals that naturally reduce excess. This is one of those rituals. Micro-habit number 5, colorful vegetables. Add 1 serving of colorful vegetables to your main meal each day. Not a huge salad, not a full lifestyle change, just 1 extra color on your plate. Red tomatoes, orange carrots, green spinach, purple cabbage. Each color carries unique phytonutrients, lycopene, beta-carotene, folate, anthocyanins. They protect your DNA from oxidative damage. They literally guard your cells. A study following 65,000 people showed every extra serving reduced mortality risk by 16%. But here's the kicker. The benefits plateau around 5 to 7 servings. So you don't need to eat a mountain of vegetables, just variety and consistency. Spinach in your eggs, bell peppers in your lunch, roasted veggies at dinner, that's all it takes. Micro-habit number 6. Daily cognitive stimulation. Read or learn for 15 minutes every day. The Rush Memory and Aging Project tracked over 1,000 seniors for more than a decade. Readers were 2.5 times less likely to develop Alzheimer's. Their brains actually showed less age-related decline, and the benefit was independent of income or education. Learning new skills literally grows new neurons. Dr. Michael Merzenich calls it building cognitive reserve. Think of it as a backup hard drive for your brain. It could be reading, learning a language, puzzles, or even educational videos like this one. The key is novelty and consistency, 15 minutes daily, manageable, but powerful. Micro-habit number 7. Gratitude breathing before bed. Spend 2 minutes breathing and naming 3 things you're grateful for. Not vague things like family, but specific moments. The way my daughter smiled when I picked her up. UCLA found this reduces cortisol by 40% and increases telomerase, the enzyme that protects your DNA. It's meditation but simplified, and it transforms how your body processes stress. 2 minutes, 3 gratitudes, right before sleep. Common mistakes. Here's how people fail. They try to do all 7 habits at once, and they burn out in a week. Stanford research shows you should add 1 micro-habit every 2 weeks. Let each one take root before adding the next. Another trap. Perfectionism. Missed a day? Restart tomorrow. Consistency always beats perfection. Your brain doesn't care if you did it flawlessly. It cares that you came back. Quick routine. Let's try right now. Pick 1 habit that resonated with you. Morning sunlight? Step outside tomorrow. 10 minutes, no phone or gratitude breathing. Tonight, take 5 deep breaths and recall 3 moments you're grateful for. Notice how your body relaxes. That's your stress hormones dropping in real time. Recap. Now, let's recap. Morning sun, post-meal walks, hourly breaks, strategic hydration, colorful vegetables, daily learning, gratitude breathing, 7 micro-habits, each one backed by science, each one adding years of quality life. Remember Harvard's finding, small actions, repeated consistently, compound into decades. So start with 1. Give it 2 weeks, then layer in the next. Which habit will you begin today? Share it in the comments. Accountability boosts your chances of success by 65%. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and like, and share it with a friend who's ready to start small, healthy changes today. And if you're ready for the next step, stick around. Because the next video dives into sleep after 40, and the science-backed fixes doctors recommend. Until then, remember, small actions, massive results.